Hi Tanuja, welcome to Joel John J YouTube channel and viewers. We have got Tanuja, author of the book Four Dimension to Become a New You. So this is talks about a better version for now and forever to change you as a better version. And Tanuja, uh, kindly introduce yourself to our YouTube viewers.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. I'm Tanuja, practicing company secretary. I have an overall experience of 18 years in the field of accounting, taxation, corporate law matters. Yeah, that's about me.
Okay, Tanuja, happy to know about that. And quickly we can get into about your book. So this book is available on Amazon, and I will give you the Amazon link for this in the description and also on the first comment pinned. So if you click the more tab and see the description or scroll down and see the comments, you will have her Amazon link. You can click that and directly buy that. And in the screen, I will also show you her AASN number. So this ASN number can also be used to find out her book in Amazon, so that you can easily buy it on Amazon as well. And now I also read this book. I am also an author of a book. My book link will be given in the description below that. And so now she's going to reveal some of the great things which she has spoken about her our life and how to change us on in her book. And you can also contact her on the email ID. So it's also given on the screen. Write to cs tanuja@gmail.com. You can send an email to her for more details. So Tanuja, to talk about this book, you have spoken about some blue zones. Blue is a very attractive color. Everyone likes that. And what
Right.
is that blue zone mentioned in your book?
Okay. So when I understood about this blue zones, it captured all my attention because it was very interesting. The five blue zones in the world are California, Costa Rica, Italy, Greece, and Japan. So why are these called blue zones? Because they have a lower chronic diseases and higher life expectancy. So they just don't live, but they live happily. So that way it captured all my attention, and I started reading of what are these practices that they inculcate in their daily lives. So that made me mention about these qualities, so that if we incorporate that, it will be helpful for us to not only just live, but also we can live happily.
Okay, so to live happily and to have a better life environment, no need to go to California. We can read this book, understand, and have the California life here itself. And now you have said something like there are four dimensions. So what dimensions are that?
Okay, the any human being at any point of time would have all these four dimensions in place. That is physical well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being, and spiritual dimensions. These are four dimensions that a person should have a checkpoint at every point of time in his life. So I thought this book would cover a larger section of people.
Okay, so you are going to educate people about how to be have a well-being life. So the book is to not only transform us, but to transform us to a way where there will be a well-being life for us. So happy to know about that. And first, we can talk about physical well-being. What is that?
Okay. Physical well-being is just to be physically fit without any external support throughout the day. So if you are able to operate in your day-to-day activities without any external support or without any sort of illness, so that is just being physically fit. That is the physical well-being that I have mentioned in the book.
Oh, physical fitness. That's something which every people like to do, and very happy that you
Right.
have spoken about that as well. And apart from that, you have mentioned about some five aspects about this physical well-being. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Okay, the five aspects that anybody has to encounter in physical well-being is, first thing is food. Then comes the sleeping pattern that we have to fix. Then comes the hydration part of it. Then it is the exercise. And lastly, but not the least, it is the fasting. So these five areas, if we focus, we will definitely be physically fit.
Okay, when you talk about food, you are also talking about avoiding food in the form of fasting. So interesting about that. So like to know more how the food will impact our physical health, because mostly we consume food for avoiding hunger, and another one thing is when we see something tasty for our tongue, or very pleasant for our eyes, we want to eat that if it's an eatable. So
Right.
you have mentioned something like impact of that on physical health. So how we have to choose our food?
Okay. So it is like food is essential for us to be active throughout the day. That is there. Yes. But what sort of food that we are eating and what is the timing that we are eating? So basically, to put it in a single line, it is uh, eating right food at the right time. So most of our food are chemically based food. So it is mostly refined oils that we consume. So in the process of getting the refined oil, the we say PUFA, that is polyunsaturated fatty acids, which is not eligible or it will turn to toxic zone when it is subject to more heat. So we are using mostly refined foods and chemical based products and milk and milk products. So these kind of foods uh, are really dangerous to us. For example, we hear every day about the heart attack, right? So the symptoms of heart attack is not known till a person has 80% of blockage in his heart race. So how does this happen? So this happens only by time with all the accumulation of chemical based food. So it is very important for us to have right food at the right time. So switching over to a plant based diet, which is directly got from the mother earth, will definitely help us in a long way.
Okay, so great to know about that. So you are asking to avoid the, oils and others which we use, and consume the food naturally. Okay, and
Right.
also when you talk about heart attacks, and you said that only when the block is up to 80% people know that, because that's why we are hearing a lot of sudden heart attacks. People at the age of, 30 or late 30s, or even sometimes early 30s or 40s, they suddenly died because of heart attack. So it's a very important thing to concentrate on the food. So I think you have covered a lot more in your book. So I recommend all of you to read the full book as well, because everything we cannot, speak it in a single interview. So it's better to read. When you read, you will understand more. And when you understand more, you will follow more. So that's a
Right.
suggestion I can give to you. And another one thing you talk about is sleeping patterns and physical health. That's also an important thing, because, when we look at what the background of these people who die at an early stage, they are all founders, CEOs, directors who have achieved, tremendous height in a just span of, the 10 or 15 years of their career. But, because of the hard work they put, because of the food habits and the fast food habits mainly, just go grab something, eat and live, they are losing their life. So now another pattern which is sleeping pattern, because when you talk about active people and high achievers, we immediately know that, they sleep for less time, and they study more, they work more, they attend meetings more, they are busy all the time. So now you have mentioned a very important thing, like, sleeping pattern. So it will be better to hear from you more. So please let us know more about that.
Okay, sleep is as important as the food that we intake. Okay, so it is we have an sleep hormone called melatonin in our bodies. So melatonin is active post evening. That is after 6 o'clock, it gets activated. Mostly, it is highest at 10 o'clock in the night till almost 2:33 o'clock in the midnight. So that melatonin is active during that part of time where it activates the sleep wake cycle. So if we are consuming that particular time with some other activity and not sleeping at the right time, it will definitely impact our health. So the body actually thinks that since we are using too much of gadgets, mobile phones, laptops, television, etc., the body thinks that it is a daytime now. Now that sleep is disturbed. So most of us, I'm sure, would have slept at midnight, 2 o'clock, and even if they gave 8 hours of good sleep and got up at 10 o'clock in the morning, still they have that tiredness in them, right? So it sleeping at the right time is very crucial here.
Okay, very happy to know that. And most of the call center employees, they don't have any other, chance to sleep because their shift will over by 3 a.m. or something. So my suggestion would be you have 2 days off. So follow what she says. Sleep pattern strictly between 10 to 7, at least on your holidays. Because of your
Yeah,
job, you can,
because yes, yes.
because
I
of
mean,
your,
I'm not suggesting anybody to change their routine here, but as much as possible, if we are inculcating these habits, it will definitely contribute to our health, and we have to not go against the mother nature. That is
yeah,
very important here.
yeah, that's very right. Because in creatures, there are two types. One, they will be active during the daytime, diurnal, and another one thing is active during the nighttime. I forget the right word. So we are people, creatures created to be active during the daytime. When you go against that, when you get to your holidays, make sure that you follow the diurnal sleep pattern. That's 10 to 7 in the night. Have a good sleep.
Right.
And another one thing is, she also said about using the mobile gadgets and the television. Busy people, they, even before they sleep, okay, some messages I could answer now. Some laptop, I can see some data. So when you do all those, you are putting a lot of efforts on your, work for your wealth creation and for, improving the world, improving your business. But what does if your health got affected? And you lose your life because of a sudden heart attack or something in a early stage, you are not in a position to contribute more or create more wealth for your generation as well. So this is a very
Right.
important topic. And the next one is about dehydration, sorry, hydration impact of our physical health. I have heard about dehydration problem a lot because some people have that as a health issue. What is this hydration impact on our health?
So, John, you already answered the question. I mean, people are suffering from dehydration issues. As you know, 60 to 70% of our body is made of water. So, it is very important for us to stay hydrated throughout the day. Why I'm saying day is during the night time, it is advisable to consume less water so that you are asleep and your sleep is also not getting disturbed there. So during the day, we have to ensure the minimum quantity of 2 to 3 liters at least as doctors prescribe. So it is very important for us to stay hydrated. It has a lot of health benefits. It will clear the toxins from the body. It will help improve our digestion. It helps us to maintain our mental health cool. There are many benefits with the hydration part of it. So it is important for us to hydrate every day, every single day.
Oh, as she said that, I answered the dehydration thing on the question itself. It's
Right.
like, the solution is drinking water. Even doctors do say that to me. But dehydration, when I hear the term often it is, when we go to hospital, we are having fatigue or something, they will say that we have to put drips, that's glucose injected on our vein, or, they will give some electrol or some uh, solvents to drink. So that's what I was thinking about dehydration. But on the food advice, they used to say drink plenty of water. So it's good that even I have come across that, but I don't thought of that at this time. So it's thanks that you cleared that. So hope lots more will be on your book. And next one is exercise impact on our physical health. So like becoming a gym body and bodybuilder is a very good, very common dream of today's youth. So hope you have covered that as well. So talk more about that.
So exercise, the physical movement is very important for us because since we are into laptops and mobile phones, the physical movement from one place to another is actually reduced to a greater extent. So exercise, it may be gym, yoga, walking, jogging, swimming, any kind of sports activity is very important, and it will contribute to our overall physical health and also mental health.
Okay, that's so great to know that. And as you said about physical movements and mobile phones, with the Internet of Things, you can switch on your fan, you can open your door, everything with your mobile phone app. So,
So true.
yeah, so what
I
happens
mean,
is,
Alexa is doing all the job for you. So it is like, I mean, we are getting into so much of relaxation mode. We are not moving the body naturally. We are not having natural food. We are not having a natural sleep. So we are deprived of every basic thing today. So how would it anyways contribute to the overall health?
so
It
as
will
every
definitely
yeah,
impact,
as
right?
everything goes, yeah, very true. As everything grows automatic, and we are not doing the natural exercise, we have to spend some time for
Right,
exercise as well. And very good that
right.
you emphasize that on your book. And another one thing is about fasting impact on physical health. So this is something like, when people want to become bodybuilder, they will go and search for protein foods, meats, and all the some of them are good in selecting fruits and vegetables as well. But that's something which priority comes out to anyone's mind when you talk about physical health. I have to eat lot food which has lot of bodybuilding protein so that I will be healthy. So you have shown a different aspect, like not eating. The not eating is fasting, right? So that's and our physical health. You related that as well. It's so nice to see other side. People always say look at the other side of the coin. So this is other side of the eating habits. So talk about that as well.
Okay. So fasting is as important as eating food. So our body has a soul energy of healing. So even our ancestors have practiced fasting irrespective of any religion. They have inculcated that religiously, that we have to fast in certain number of days. Why that is given? Because the body needs that rest. It is not like we are eating 24/7 or we are eating at the wrong time. We cannot be doing that. So post 6 o'clock, when the melatonin is active, the sleeping pattern is actually active. Sleep wake cycle is active, as I mentioned. Uh, the body will also undertake the healing process there. So we call it a soul energy. The soul energy has a power to do one job at a time. So if you are fasting, it will heal and repair your body cells. If you are again feeding so much of food during night time, then the body is confused whether it has to digest the food or heal. So it is important for us to allow the body to heal and repair wherever the damage has occurred. Whatever damage we have caused during the daytime, at least we have to give that healing power during the night time there. So it is very important that we fast. In Ayurveda, they say Langanam Parama Aushadam. That is, fasting is the ultimate medicine. I mean, we need not have to eat 3 times a day, and that too heavy dinner is not at all advisable. So I have been practicing this. Post 6 o'clock or 6:30 maximum is my last meal. Post that I am not eating anything. Probably if I am hungry, I can drink a glass of hot water or hot soup I can have, or something very light. At least one fruit you can have. It can be banana, apple, or any one particular fruit. I mean, that way. Initially, it may be difficult, but gradually the body understands that. So we are allowing the body to be the way it is. So it is advisable that we have to fast post 6:30. It is not at all advisable to eat that heavy dinner. You can have one chapati or something like that. That is what I have mentioned in the book. Yeah, fasting is important.
Okay, so great to know that fasting is important for healing purpose. Like when we talk about bodybuilding, we should also let some activity to happen to heal our body as well. So that's when you don't get a cancer, you don't get a heart attack or something. So when the internal process itself works out to heal yourself, you won't spend much for medicine as well. So medical costs are,
Yeah.
on the price, and it's expected to go much higher as well. So that's something which will lead to wealth cost saving and wealth creation for your life as well. And thanks a lot, Tanuja, for the time you spend for this. And another one thing which I like to tell is another Tanuja's book is available on Amazon. And Hish, you can click on this follow icon and follow Tanuja, and also you'll be having the more books from this author tab. So once she comes up with the next book, if you click on that, you will get a new books as well. And also you can buy her book from Amazon. So this is how the page appears. And now we can go back to the image. Okay, Tanuja, tell about your future plans. How many more books you are planning to write?
Yeah, the second book is in the pipeline. So it
Okay,
is regarding Companies Act 2013. So
okay.
very soon I will launch the book and I will let you guys know.
Okay, that's so happy, so that we can have another section. And Tanuja has covered only the physical aspect of which he has talked about on her book. There are also about four more aspects. As time constraints, I am not planning to have the whole thing on this one meeting. So we'll be having other four meetings as well, and it will be following up, and I will be uploading those on my YouTube channel. And press the thumbs up icon, press the subscribe icon, and enable all notifications so that you will be notified when uh, you know video is uploaded. On the bell symbol you have at the top. And also share your valuable comments. What are the questions you still have about that? So that when she comes up with another book for self-help, she'll be able to address those as well. And company law is essential for investors, anybody who work on a company, because when you don't know what's the law, where the law supports you, where you should go against the law, you won't be able to do your path, do your work perfect. So I will suggest you to buy that book as well when she releases it on Amazon. And I hope Tanuja also will write it on a term where a common man, or anyone who wants to know about that, an investor who wants to know about how the company law protects the company, all those will be able to understand, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
And Tanuja, what you like to say to our viewers? And thanks a lot for spending your time and joining our YouTube channel and giving content, and also a lot of valuable information about your book. And people who view this, don't fail to purchase this book, because only when you read you'll be able to grasp more. And what you like to say to our viewers?
So it is like, thank you for having me here, John. It
Okay.
was a pleasure meeting you and everybody. Please read the book, is what I say, because it has some valuable information and so much of efforts have gotten to get into this particular point. So it's important for us to stay fit and healthy, because if we are fit and healthy, we will be able to do better and better things in life. That's the reason I have given my subtitle as a better version for now and forever. So it is something like you may be best now, but if you can inculcate some habits out of this, it will definitely make you a better person. I would like to hear from all of you. My email ID is given in the description box. Kindly go through the book and just give me your valuable feedback there. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone, once again. I think, John, you the audio is lost here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will come again. And thank you, Tanuja, for your time. And thanks for all the viewers for listening till the end. Future episodes are coming up. So don't forget to subscribe. And it's time to say bye. It's bye to all. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.